Somebody shout, this ain't the time to quit. This ain't it. Resistance doesn't mean you should quit. Resistance often means that there is something powerful, something that's going to change your life on the other side of your perseverance. And so you got to keep the right mental disposition. Somebody shout, keep the right mindset. Keep the right mindset. Look at the person next to you. Tell them, your life is about to change. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, your life. Tell them this, if you take this in, your life is about to change. Now give God some praise if you believe it. Something in me is just constantly pushing me to scream. I'm telling you. Now, I want you to, because I know that sometimes we get in places and we're used to people just kind of playing church. And my wife will tell you, she could be in the bathroom sometimes putting on her makeup, and out of nowhere, oh! I'm just giving, oh! Glory to God. Just out of nowhere. Hallelujah! See, when you start doing this kind of stuff, when you start acting like this, you own to something. Got company over and you just gotta, because something is on the inside of you and it's powerful. Hallelujah. Look at them and say, sometimes you just gotta let it out. You just see, I don't like it. Listen. I went to seminary, and in seminary they would use all of these theological words and talk about how, we are matriculating, a higher institution of learning. We're matriculating through the halls. And when you are in chapel at seminary, often people are just so dignified. Because so many of them have degrees and they're book smart. They're so intelligent that they have lost their brains. Because everything does not have to be reasoned. And when you're a true worshiper, you will give God a praise for what seems to be no reason. And people who try to measure you, they will not understand that you are giving God the praise because of what he has deposited in you. Hallelujah! So the test for the true worshiper is unchoreographed, unpracticed don't know what to expect next to your neighbor, and then you sit next to somebody that's on fire. Like the drums don't stop, and they just, hallelujah. Somebody shout the word of God. Shout, receive it. One more time, receive it. Glory to God. Hallelujah. We should really hear for. Every day you are on a journey. Somebody shout a journey. And you encounter places, people, and you encounter things, and you start to wonder what is the real meaning of all of this. And God began to talk to me about the investment that I am. I want you to grab the hand of someone next to you just really quickly. I'm not going to have you. As a matter of fact, you can be seated while you do that. Just grab the hand while you're seated. And shake their hand. And tell them, you are God's investment in the earth. Tell them one more time, you are God's investment in the earth. Yeah. The Lord said, he said, I sent you as an investment. Through you, through the person that's sitting next to you, God has invested in the earth. If you live in this community, you are God's investment in this community. You don't just happen to be here, but God seeded you here. See, the kingdom works based on a seed system. It's a seed system. It's God planting. He's the gardener. He's the gardener. And that's why when he created Adam, he placed him in the garden and he told him to take care of the soil. Take care of everything. Take care of every plant. Take care of this garden that I've given you, because you are a microcosm of the kingdom of God. And everything that I do it through seed. Through what I plant, through what I have invested in you. So I want you to understand that you are what? God's investment in the earth. You are. You're God's investment in the earth. Let's go to the Word of God. Matthew 25 and 14. Somebody shout hallelujah. This is an illustration of how the kingdom of God operates. And we need to be able to understand how the kingdom works if we're going to experience increase in our lives. Somebody shout increase. I'm telling you, if you want to experience increase in your life, you have to be able to understand how the kingdom works. Matthew 25 and 14. For it will be, this is the kingdom, it's an illustration of the kingdom again. For it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted to them his property. He said the kingdom is like a man who called his servants and gave them something. He called them and then he invested something within them. Now, this is significant because every person that's called, God is saying to you when he calls you, I've come to give an account for what I gave you. I've come because it's time for me to give an account. It's time for me to count the cost, the sum total of what I gave you. Every time someone is called, God is saying to them, desired for you to use it. Somebody shout, called. So each and every person that's called, God is saying, I gave you something. I know the text says, for it would be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted to them his property. But when you really look at this, this is talking about, again, kingdom people. And kingdom people, if you are a kingdom person, you already have something. You're not waiting on God to give you something. You already have something. And so when you have something, God will often call you and ask you, what you doing with what I gave you? I entrusted something to you. What are you doing with it? Now, God is paying attention to every person that has something that's his. Because whatever he gave you is part of him. So he's looking at you, and he's watching you, and he's paying attention to you, and he's making notes. What he doing with that? What's she doing with that? Did she produce anything with that gift I gave her? Or is she sitting on it? Did she hide it? What is she doing with what I gave her? So I want to speak to you this morning from the topic of double it. Look at the person next to you and tell them, double it. Double it. Everything that God gave you, God saying, I need you to double it. Next verse. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to what? Each, according to what? He said, I gave this to them according to their ability. Somebody shout, God, help me to maximize what you gave me. Now this kind of blew me away because nowhere in the text does it say they asked for anything. I said, now, these are people that are receiving from God, and they ain't even asked for it. He says, this is how the kingdom works. He said, I give you stuff that you ain't asked for, and then I hold you accountable for it. It blew me away because I said, God, none of them asked for none of this. You just decided, you looked at them and you saw their ability. And you said, I see your ability. Now I'm going to give you something that I expect for you to manage. And I don't want you to just keep it. Now we're going to talk about this because many of us we're dysfunctional. dysfunctional. And we often use the very gift that God has given us to build something up and to grow it. The ability to be witty with your words wasn't so you can cuss people out. It's like I just think of stuff right off the top of the head. It sounds like it's rhyme. You think you think that gift was given to you for that reason? You good at it. You good at it because God gave you something that made you good. And you can take something that's good and use it for evil. But I want you to understand that even when you're taking that gift and using it the way that you're using it, that God made you know this is how they're using that. This is how they're using that particular gift. And so again, everything that God does, he does it in a seed system. Somebody shout seed system. For God so loved the world that he what? He sowed his son with expectation that more sons would come. He said, I'm giving this gift. I'm investing this, what? In the earth. With the expectation that there will be what? A return on my investment. He invested in the world because he loved us. But his holy nature and our sin nature prevented us from having an intimate relationship with God. I will receive righteous sons and daughters from the earth. He's saying, this is how I work. I work through seed, time, and harvest. Everything that I do in your life comes to you in the form of a seed. And that's why people who come into this environment that don't understand what God is doing, they will miss it because they did not look at the seed for what it was worth. Somebody shout. The biggest thing that's going to come out of your life is going to start as a seed. The biggest things that are going to happen in your life is going to start as a seed. Somebody shout, as a seed. Again, so he sowed righteousness so that we could be made righteous by faith. 2 Corinthians 5:21. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. Somebody shout, the righteousness of God. So again, I'm trying to help you to understand that God is working through seeds. He's working through the thing that he gave you. He gave you some stuff that he wants you to cultivate and to develop because there's a mandate on you to produce. To produce. Somebody shout, I got to produce. Next verse. He who had received the 5 talents went away at once and traded with them. And traded with them. Again, this is an illustration of how the kingdom works. He said, I gave them a gift. I gave them something that had value. I gave them something that had value. And I gave them according to their what? Ability. Somebody shout, you're going to get it according to your ability. Don't ever ask for stuff that's bigger than your ability. If you want more, ask God to increase your ability first. See, we often are praying in reverse and we're asking God for more stuff. And he's saying, I gave to you based on your ability. So you don't really need to ask for more stuff. Just build your capacity. Build your ability. If you get more ability, I'll give to you according to the ability that you have. Oh my God. I'll give to you according to the ability that you have. Now we understand why some are praying and not seeing no movement. Because you're asking for stuff that's above your pay grade, and God is saying, first, let me just enlarge you, just let me grow you. Why don't you ask me to increase your ability instead of asking for more stuff? So, the one who had 5 talents, he went at once. He went at once. He went at once. He went at once. He did not sit around. He said, okay, I got something. I'm about to do something. I got something. I cannot wait here. Because if I wait too long, I'll get comfortable where I am. This is the kingdom mindset. God gave him something and he went at once and said, now it's time to somebody else that got something. And we about to barter. We get ready to trade and make something happen because I don't have to have it all. I just got to have something. Come on, look at the person next to you and ask them, do you got something? All you got to do is have something. You ain't got to have everything. You ain't got to compare yourself to other people and say, well, I ain't got what they got. Well, what do you have? And are you willing to trade what you have? Most of us never maximize our potential because we keep what God gave us. In this age where, everybody wants to do business. Everybody wants to, we got more ministry pages than actual ministries. I mean, there's ministry pages, every Facebook, everybody got a ministry page. Everybody got one. Everybody got one. Somebody shout, everybody. There are 12-year-olds with them. Watered down because we don't value partnership. See, the blessing of social media is if you have something to give, a service to provide, a product to sell, you can put it out there and reach more people. The problem comes in when you convince yourself that you have something that you don't. And instead of you taking your one talent and joining forces, you say, let me do this, let me do that. And you spinning your wheels. The one with the 5 talents said, let me trade. Who got something? We about to work together. We getting ready to increase this thing. Because if I increase it, then I will have more. I want you to hear this. Because there are people that are doing things prematurely, and God is saying, all I wanted you to do was grow it. Grow your capacity. And then when you're too big, then I'll send you to do something where you are the CEO. See, now, if I was telling everybody right now that everybody in here is a CEO, you'd be shocked. Sometimes we prophesy stuff to people and we cause them to fail. Let me help you.